Hey guys, this is Razor from razorsedgegames.org, and this is Objects in Space. Now, first glance, two things I caught right off the bat. Hey guys, this is Razor from razorsedgegames.org, and this is Objects in... Sorry about that, I was watching the stream. So, I basically looked at this game. It is way more than it appears. And I honestly mean that because... I'm sure you look at this and go, oh yeah, it's text-based, can't be a whole lot to it. But actually, there's a really good story. There's different ships, multiple ships. I mean, it's crazy how deep this game goes. I really was hesitant to pick this up, and I did it, and I'm glad I did. First, I'd like to say thanks to Rachel Mack. She's a PR. She stopped by and had a visit, and we talked about Michael. And Michael, thanks for letting her stop by, and she's on her way home. And also Patrick. Patrick Hickey would love this game. I'm gonna make sure he sees that. But anyway, we're gonna do a new game because I want to show you how this starts out. And right now, I already bought another ship, and I'm running missions. I don't want to spoil the plot because it actually really is building a deep storyline. We'll go ahead. There's mine, so I'm in the Leo system. We don't want to skip the tutorial. That's the key here. So I want to show you that it does have a really quite nice. Now, when it says 2D, it's kind of 2D. Yet you can tilt around. It's kind of surprising. So basically you start out talking to this guy and he gives you some little tips. So I gotta put my hands on the arrow keys here. Yeah, let's go to Wendy's. So we gotta get through the dialogue in order to get to the game. So the first thing you want to do is you gotta request, and thank you for the sub, I appreciate that. I didn't even see Connor Morrison. Thank you. So let's request permission, and we've got permission now. You're going to need that for pretty much anywhere you go. This game has combat. It's got trading. It's got bounty hunting, systems that need repaired. I mean, that's literally just how much information. So now that we got docking permission, we can go inside our ship. Now, right off the bat, this first screen in this particular class of ship I'm in, we've got two hatch doors. So let's go ahead and close those hatch doors. That's pretty much it. You can zoom in, zoom out using your right mouse button. And the tab key is your PDA. So, like, if you want to check the system you're in the cluster, you can do a cluster view. The other tab is basically, I'm not sure what that tab's for. Is that's all the systems. You'll see those later on. Conversations. If you have a task or quest, they'll show up in here. So our first task is to undock. And then you've got your settings. So I'm running full screen. Obviously, graphics aren't an issue here. But you do have an option of full screen and the resolution. You don't need to save. It saves automatically when you exit the game. Now, I've been playing, I think, for about an hour, and I've not had any issues whatsoever. So we can use the arrow keys. We're done with that screen. That's basically all that does. Now, here is this is basically the ship itself. This is where you'll do a lot of your navigation, plotting courses. Over here is some of your docking controls. So we'll go ahead and click undock. And you got some really cool sound effects in this. There's music. Alright, so we got a hailing call. And basically you just, whatever ship is hailing you, you'll click on them. In this case, it's the tutorial guy. It's Wendy here. Alright, so she's telling us to rotate the ship to 50 degrees. So basically to do that, if you look here, you can either do it... Okay, that's the main power. So RCS centers, and we want 50 degrees, and then lock. So we're locked at 50 degrees. So we're gonna tell her okay. Now they want us to do a short burn, which is gonna bring us up to speed with her. And if you look, that's her on the screen. So let's do a short burn over here. And we'll stop the burn there. And while she's gabbing, most of the time, and this is the engine control system as well, now that you see the ship is active. Sorry if you can't hear me. It gets a little loud in the engine room. But you can actually, later on, I'm going to show you what all these slots are for. You can upgrade your ship. You'll have to do repairs. Here's all your status. And I can actually talk to her from this room, but I'm not going to because it's kind of loud. We'll go in here. To turn the music on in most ships, except for the tutorial ship, it's going to be down here in the bottom. It actually looks like a fast forward area, but it's actually music, and there's different soundtracks. And I want to let you know, this is a really small team. They've done a really good job. Let's see. So this quest is kind of lengthy. I'm just going to bobble right through it. It's setting you up for basically tips and tricks. Some little laughter, some rhetoric. Like I said, there is a deep story to it. There, along with trading, combat, everything you'd want. All right, so we got to get through this. I'm not a narrator. I'm not going to read you all the story. But there are different options of answers, so you can really tick someone off or make them happy. Make good friendships. There is reputation, relationships. All right, now nav map. They want us to hit full stop. That's over here. Let's go ahead and do a full stop. Alright, now that we're full, we'll do a scan. Which I thought we already did. Alright, there we go. Scan just basically gives you an idea of what's in the sector that you're in. And the map is actually really big, you'll see soon. But something bad's gonna happen. Little spoiler alert. Alright, so now they've dropped the beacon. She's basically showing you how to go to waypoints. So she dropped a beacon over here. We're gonna lock onto it. We're gonna plot a course. And then once we plot a course, we hit engage. This is how you move within a sector. And then you can also jump within different areas of the map, and you'll see that later on. Alright, so we've laid our course. We get a head start on all her gibberish about the solar system, everything I just said. And you can actually skip the tutorial. If you watch this whole video, you won't need it. And this is basically building into the story of where we're at right now, which I've already read all this. I think there's like 5, maybe 10 writers for this game. And just a few developers. Let's see. I don't know if this answer mattered. Okay. I should have, yeah, see, I picked the wrong one, so now I gotta do a navigation again. I basically told her I didn't get it. Go plot a course. Now we'll hit that, and then we'll hit that. Alright, course plotted. And she's done with us. So, and you can see the RCS burn is taking place to make the turn. You can do that manually over here, or you can just let the autopilot do it. Now you can zoom in and zoom out in the particular system you're in. As you can see, I'm all the way zoomed in. I can also move up and down in relationship to that as well. Alright. So now we can actually, I think we get close enough we can probably hail them. Nope. That's our next talk point. So we can actually move around here. Not a whole lot in this ship. It's really small. When you get to some of the bigger class ships, there's tons of rooms with different functions. There we go. Now we can establish communication. One of the things I like is there's computer systems in the bigger ships. You actually type out commands. So you remember the old days of like the text-based games. It's got some of that feel to it. I really like that. It was a lot of, like, I don't know, it just brings back memories of some of the older games that I played, that I grew up with. So we're ready to jump, so that's what they're telling us to do. We're gonna jump. Actually, I think we're supposed to jump from here, but because that's the third beacon. Let's plot a course. I think we could do it from there. Alright, we're getting hailed again. The whole fleet's waiting on us. I'm moving as fast as I can, Captain! Oh, I did wear my Alienware shirt. I thought it was appropriate for sci-fi, so I got my alien shirt. And we're getting into position. There's all kinds of stuff you can do in here. Recenter, you can hail. Wait till you get into a really busy sector. There's ships everywhere. Especially if you've got a bounty on you, or you've got a bounty. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, they're just waiting for us to jump. Almost into position. And we're ready. Let's jump. Here we go, folks. Just kidding. Oh my God, what happened? Module failed. Oh, we're falling apart, folks. Uh-oh. Can we talk to anybody? Hello? Hello? No, no communication. All our systems are down. Oh my God, what happened? And we're stuck. We're just freaking moving. Oh, we're being hailed. Our RTS is stuck. We're just spinning around. You all right there? Not really. It looks to me like you're going in circles. Yep, we're just spinning. I am. Can you help me? Alright. Gonna help me. How you gonna help me? Open your helm system and drag out the dead component and switch it with the working one. Alright. Think we got that? Yeah. Yep. Got a busted helm. So there's 4 screws. Alright, does that make sense? Yeah, I think we can do that. And you can see it's still there for you in case you totally forgot. Let's take a look here. There's the helm that's busted. Let's disconnect it. And let's open it. Let's undo these screws. And let's open the hatch. Get rid of the bad part. Put the new one in. You can see it's coming back online. Let's close that. Alright. There we go. Connected. Alright. Now we need to stop the spin. Alright, so we're still stuck in this RCS spin. Oh, we got ahead of the tutorial. Alright. Now we can hit that. Basically just centers the ship. We're all good. Let's see. Now he's going to talk to us for a while. And he's going to direct us to basically to meet up with him. And that's where the fun happens. We're going to be actually landing on a planet. See if I can find the quickest dialogue to get out of this chat. And he's got a spoiler in here. You're going to find out. You're not where you think you are or when you are. I think it's going to spoil it anyway. Well, welcome to Apollo. How late am I? See, I still think I'm meeting up with the fleet here. He's saying prepare yourself. How late am I? 45 years. Yeah, we are 45 years in that jump. But we are lost in space. Alright, so they got new technology. 45 years, you can imagine. Just think about science, you know, and travel in our 45 years. That's the kind of ship. So we're sitting in basically an artifact. Alright, so he wants us to go to the Largo gas port and basically set a plot, which we will do. And that's him, that's me. Wait, do I need to say more? Click engage. Alright, we need to get out of this view. There we go. I was like, what happened to it? I know I've seen it. Alright, so there's the gas port. We'll just click on that. We'll plot a course. And we'll click engage. And he'll meet up with us. So basically now he's bringing me up to speed of 45 years of history. And I really don't want to spoil the plot for you. There's a whole lot of deep storyline along with it. Not just a simulator, but a story as well. So he's waiting for us to get there. Now you can comms with anyone within range. And we're almost there. You can see all these different outposts. There's the jump gate. We're in the Leo quadrant. You're always going to want to make sure when you pick up a quest, especially if it's a delivery quest, what system it's in and what the range of your ship is. I'll give you that as a little pro tip, because the first one I picked up, I couldn't complete it. And I bought spare parts. That's going to be key. The ships don't just come like that one with a coincidental, hey, I've got the exact part I need to replace this. So you want to prep your ship. So what I did is I examined the first ship that I bought and made sure that I had all the spare parts for the systems. Okay. So we are now docking. It's going through its system checks. We can go ahead and hop out of this view. Okay, so we are now now docked. Let's go ahead and open our doors. And we can click on here. Now we're in the space station. Little wave. Alright, so he's gonna send us basically to all the different, he's going to get us started in the tutorial of a station. He's calling my, he just basically said my ship was illegal, and so the first thing's going to be to buy another ship. Alright, finish the dialogue here. Trying to keep this as quick as I can, just to show you all the content. So he'll stand there and wait. Now I use the left and right arrows. I can travel, as you can see. There's the area here and the area here. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow, Gamer Goggles. What's up, man? That's a refollow, I think. Let's see here. So if I take a look here, this is the, I probably should follow the tutorial, but we don't need to. These are the items, the commodity items. So when you go to buy, pick up a quest, one of the things you're going to note is how much hydrogen or what's available before you pick up the quest. Or you're going to be traveling around looking for stuff. Also in that menu, you can see there's loans. I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan for 2,000. And we're going to go back. Now, contracts aren't going to show up yet because I have not done the quest. Once I talk to the right person, you'll see that that'll be full of contracts. There's passenger quests, or passengers, and then they offer credit. There is one of those. And then there's a bounty screen, and it actually tells you what the threat level is for that bounty. And I could accept that if I wanted to and go look for that guy. But we need to get out of here. We need to go buy a ship. Where do we do that? That'd be this menu. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Because basically he's going to tell us what we need to do, even though we already know. Well, I do. Alright, great, thank you. A repurposed helm. He makes some recommendations. I know the ship that I want. Okay, he's busy. Yeah, and now he's gone. Alright, so right here, these are for repairs, modules, armaments. If you click on them, the ship I'm in, I can actually repair them from here if I was docked. Pods, modules, I can look at the status of all of them. And armaments. Alright, but we're done with that ship. So let's go to the top menu. These are all of the augmentations and parts for your ship. As you can see. There's also, I think, licenses in here. I'm not sure. That might be at the other terminal. But there's the part that we replaced in the other ship, if you remember. Let's go ahead and buy that. I think that's all we need right now. But the ship that I'm going to buy, and it gives you all the stats and the cost. Gotta be careful with that mouse wheel. So we've got 8 pods. Here's all your speeds. I thought it told the maximum jumps. So you've got 1 drive in that one. Let's look at that guy. That's a wee bit out of our price range. And we can't afford it. So we're going to have to go with this guy right here. So let's purchase that ship. It is now ours. So if we go back, we now see our new ship. I assume that came with a discount of my arcane piece of junk ship. We don't have any armaments. Didn't need any repairs. So let's go up to the top menu. Oh, get back there. What do we have up here? We got any weapons? You can scroll down. There's a whole lot to look at here. There we go. What is that? Emissions relay. And you're going to find different stuff at different places. As you travel, you'll find more and more. So this is a core. I don't know if my ship supports that. I think compatible says, should be able to tell. Let me look at my ship. Modules. So there's the probe sensor I have. It pretty much, everything I saw in here that was to buy was pretty compatible with what they were selling. So now, let me back out. No, actually, let me go in. Here's contracts. Still don't have anything. So we need to go back. Let's tell them we bought our ship. Yep, bought a ship just like yours. Alright, now it's going to tell us about bounty hunting, loans. Pretty much everything we just covered. So I'm going to set myself up as a freelancer. Now he's telling us about contracts. Got it. Trading stations, trading screens. This is good. I can recap, make sure I covered everything. Alright, he's done with us again. We can talk to this person. They are a pilot, just docked right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm telling her that. Oh, wow. That's what she's saying. Hey, no problem, Gaming Gargoyle. I appreciate you watching the stream, man. I know you're working hard. Save the beard, buddy. Save that beard. Let's see here. Keep going. Today's Tuesday. Okay. Let's see. I can't remember if she actually offers me anything. Alright, thanks for your help. Anytime. Welcome to Apollo. I'm hearing that a lot lately. Alright, now she's gone. Alright, so now we can request permission to undock. Remember to do this when you leave. You will be stuck. You must have permission to undock. Alright, let's take a look at the job board. And now you'll see we do have some contracts. So we've got 27 oxygen. To where? What system? It's an easy quest. It's in Leo, which is where we are. Jump required? No. Time limit. So 27 oxygen. Let's make sure there is 27 oxygen here. No, there's only 4. Alright, so let's see here. Um, 24 helium. And 25 hydrogen. All these are in the... that one's in another system. Does require a jump. What's the difficulty? It's still easy. Alright. Let's just go ahead and pick... where's that? Perfect Outpost is the destination. This is Carassus Harbor. 180 on delivery. Let's go ahead and take the contract. And it was for hydrogen. Ah, look, somebody just dumped off conveniently exactly what we need. If I hit my PDA, I can go back and look at the contract. Here's where I accepted it. They want 25. And I believe I just bought 25. That was kind of them. You're a newcomer. All right. Yes, I am. She's asking me about the terminals. Yeah, I got that. So Largo is a gas mining colony. That's what she's telling us. So basically helium and hydrogen. So you kind of, as you go from system to system, you want to focus. If you're going to do trading instead of bounty hunting or being a pirate hunter, you'll, just like any other trading game aspect of the game, you want to pay attention to who sells what. If they produce it there, it's obviously going to be cheaper there. Somewhere it doesn't produce it but has demand and needs it, you get the idea. Because you can buy and sell. You don't need the contracts. I don't think. I have to double check that, but I don't think you do. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so she's just asking me what I'm interested in. A to B, yep, that's pretty much me. Because I don't have any weapons. So, a lot of dialogue. Survival of the fittest here. Yeah. Sounds like my kind of game. Let's see. She wants to know if I have a license to do freelance work. I can say none of your business. Or I can tell her the truth that I've been introduced to the United Leon. And I'm going to do that. Ah, great company. Founded in 3A. Oh, bank loans. Been there, done that. Alright. Yeah, I wonder what happens if I don't pay that loan back. Do I have a bounty on my head? Alright, so she's going to shoot me a message. The reason I picked that is because I want to show you something else, too, once I get on the ship. That's about it. She says. Alright, sure, bye now. Alright, I don't think I can talk to anyone else in here, nor do I need to. So we have our helium. Alright, I think we're forced into him. Alright, great. Got a contract. He sees that. Sure did. Got a ship. Yep. Alright. I suggest you jot down details in the notes section of your PDA you're holding there. Note section noted. What do you say? Listen, there's the one thing I forgot to mention. Something you may not know. There's a big plan to build a jump cluster, jump gate back to Earth. Ah, so there's a plot to this whole thing. Oh, Yeah, I already knew, but another spoiler alert. There is a campaign. There's free play too. You saw that. But I like the campaigns. They're fun. You can follow the story. So then he goes in telling me how they're building it. They're working on it. So that's something ongoing in campaign mode. Unbelievable. That was my answer. Hey, Grumpy. Thank you for joining in. Grumpy Gamer Reviews. He's also on Twitch. Does a wonderful job covering indie games. So did Gaming Gargoyle. I don't know if he's on Twitch, but he's definitely on YouTube. All friends of mine. Because they cover indie games. Yeah, I knew you'd know. Alright, let's see. Alright, so he's telling us about the mail system. And then he's going to say goodbye. Now, permission. We want to request the permission to undock. We've accepted. Granted. Alright. Don't forget to do that on your first mission. Now, it's a little loud here. We're in a brand new ship. Let's shut the doors. Notice in this ship we actually have a suit for EVA. There's a kitchen area. A little sleeping area and bedroom. Got some docks. All these screens are clickable. Can give you a little bit of status. So let's go to the main room. Let's go ahead and turn on the sink. That'll sync everything up. Here's the computer I was talking about, which is really cool. I'm going to type in a command help. I can see here I can go to directory. And there's the different programs I have. So let's go to mail. I've got messages. So there's an email. I just hit back or enter and I'm done. I can go through and read all my email here. This is for a lot of the quests. It's also for the mission that I just picked up. Might be some details in there you may want a review. A little note from the developer. Oh, don't worry. I'll be sending you those debug logs. Right now, I've had no crashes. I'm screaming over the engines. All right, let's see. Another developer note. And a congratulations from our new corporation. That's it for mail. We can delete those, by the way, just by hitting the delete key. It's a double. And if we hit the escape, we can back out of that. That's our PDA. I clicked the wrong button. Alright, let me go back in here. I want to quit that menu and show you one other. So you also have some other things called view. You can view file. You can delete a file. And you can exit. No, you can't. Go back, quit. Hit escape. Now, we got all these systems turned on. We're all set in this screen. Let's move. Gotta get my hands on the arrow. So here's the slots that are available to this ship. All right, I can check status in that one. I can click into here. There's my sensor. Same thing. If I want to upgrade, just basically disconnect. If the slot's usable or I have something to put in it, same thing. I can actually connect the reactor, which it's not letting me. That's fine. There's all my battery. You can see there's a whole lot more to this ship. There's my sensors. Don't need the reactor right now anyway. And here is our console that you're used to. Now remember I told you about music right here. Actually tells you who developed. This music was created for just this game. Let's go to the PDA. I think we can turn that down just a little bit. And you can hear some of the music. It's pretty cool. And there's a lot of it. Alright, let's get out of that. So, actually, we'll undock. You'll notice everything will start powering up. And there we go. And I can click into here. Anyone remember where our mission was to? I don't either. So let's click out. Let's see. Missions tab. Parassus Harbor. Alright. You can see I got an active ship display here. I can activate the IFF. I have an SOS if I need. Alright, so let's scroll out a little bit. Alright, we're gonna have to move around a little bit. I can plot a course. Actually, let's zoom in. It might be right there. I don't know. Largo Moon. There's a planet. Let's see. Comstock. So there's different orbits in here. Let's go out. It's not a really big system. I think and it does have fog of war, so let's go over here. Go ahead and engage. Yeah, Grumpiest game's a lot of fun. Ah, that looks like a whole bunch of stuff over here. We can zoom out. That's all the way. But I can scroll over. So look at all that stuff right there. Now we can start to actually, you can see other ships flying. I can communicate with them. And we just got an email. Grumpy, you sending me emails? Alright, what do we got here? That is... I don't know what that is. We'll have to get into some kind of orbit. There's ship 5. Outpost perfect. Okay, got a question mark there. So until we get into this area and do a scan, I really don't know a whole lot about these sectors. There's Port Columbus. Sounds familiar. Check them out. You can see them pitching and scanning in the direction. Now, I would recommend before you pick up a quest, get in your ship, uncover the whole area of what you plan on doing quests in so you don't waste precious time trying to find some of those areas like I'm doing right now. Let's see, that's another ship. It's a military ship. Yep, we're being hailed. Oh, great. Who wants to talk to us? I'm gonna need to get it out of the PDA. Alright. What do you want? Connected. Back off. Don't even think about it. Oh no. Really? A pirate already? There's wreckage. It's mine. I found this wreck. Oh, we're gonna fight over a wreck. Okay, he disconnected. I'm calling. What is our ship doing now? Oh, we've reached our destination. I could activate an SOS if he starts firing on me. Restoring backup power. But I mean, I've showed you a lot of what this game has and definitely has to offer. You can see the potential. It's not just, you know, a 2D text game like you think. Yeah, it doesn't have the 3D flashy graphics, but the detail and depth in this game is amazing. And I am super happy I got to find this. Let's look at some of the other music. Asteroids. But I'm gonna have out. I mean, I could see losing an entire week of running around quests in this game and following the story. I was real big into an old series from Egosoft, which was totally destroyed. That had all the flashy graphics and things like that, but this is the stuff that I had enjoyed about the game, and it has all of it. Plus some of the things I enjoyed about earlier games before the days of all the flashy graphics. So, yeah, I did see X4, and they butchered X3 Rebirth. So, forget it. I'm not going there. Don't even bring it up. I'm done with them. This is my game. This is my new space game. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I love trading simulators. I mean, if you're into roguelike, trading simulators, fighting, combat, which is fighting the same, crafting, building your ships and buying ships, exploring, this is definitely a fun one. There's a lot of them out there. Some are super graphic intensive, but this is one, I mean, you don't need a superpower machine to play. And it's got probably the deepest story I've seen in a long time in a game in this genre. As far as side quests and quests, and then the main quest. So I'll put the link in there for you to check out the game. But other than that, thanks everybody that watched the stream. Thanks to the Curator Group and all you guys on Twitter. You guys are fantastic. Go take a look at Grumpy. I'll put his info in there too. I love anybody that covers indie games are my buddies. Oh, you just bought it? Awesome. Thanks, Bad Karma. That's super. I'm glad you did, and you'll enjoy it. I'm gonna have fun. This is gonna be my game all weekend. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and take care. I hope I did this developer justice. Obviously, somebody just bought it, so that's wonderful. Thank you. All right, you guys take care. Until next time, this is Razor from RazorEdgeGames.org, where we only do indie all the time. Take care.